What's going on, y'all? Face Reality TV here. It's your host, Mike. I'm here with Sam.Snipahh, right on my right. Melo over there on the top. A guest again coming back on the show. Karan here on top of me. And we got a few good topics going on for today. Today, first we gonna start off talking about what's going on in the NBA. A lot of stuff been going on in the NBA. The first thing I want to talk about is God damn, Knicks, Luka. God damn.
Bro, why we gotta start this?
Cause I'm not gonna lie. We gotta start like that. We gotta start. We haven't talked about it yet. We gotta talk about it. What's going on, bro? 60 points, 21 rebounds. Wilt never did that. Not even James Harden did that. That's nasty, bro. That's nasty.
You see the shirt, bro? You see what it says?
Nah, but
that was nasty, bro.
It was nasty. We already know what historical shit Luka just did. We not even gonna talk too much about it.
What I'm gonna say is that was a great performance by Luka, but bro, did you see who's on the court?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, y'all like
Miles McBride played 40 plus minutes.
Cause RJ got hurt.
Cam Reddish in the game. Evan Fournier did. Even though I don't like Evan Fournier, I just feel like he's just terrible. He's only good for shooting the basketball, but still, they didn't put him in the game.
I'm not gonna lie.
Miles McBride played 40 minutes. Are you kidding me?
I don't think you should be mad about that. I think his minutes could have went down a little bit.
To be fair to Tibbs' coaching process, I like the fact that he played all his young players. As much as I like that fact. Look, you want your players to develop, you got to put them on the big stage like that. Yeah, Luka dropped 60 with record. I get that, but they're gonna have to develop at some point.
Yeah, and you can't get mad at the minutes that he played. The minutes he played, even though he shot the ball bad, you cannot say he didn't give up good effort on the defensive end. Even on the offensive end, he did shoot the ball bad, like I said, but he did give a decent effort on both sides of the ball, even especially on defense. His minutes could have went down a little bit. I do agree. But who else could have played? Evan don't really play defense.
Alright,
y'all guys is hurt.
The point I'm gonna make is that Sam said out of all the people who play the young dudes, right? Out of all the young dudes, you're gonna play Miles McBride over Cam Reddish?
Yes.
I'm not saying I'm picking people specifically to play.
No, but let me continue. So you're gonna trust Miles McBride to play 40 minutes, but you're not gonna play Derrick Rose 40 minutes. Are you? No. I'm just saying. Look who's playing 40 minutes.
I'm not playing Derrick Rose 40 minutes. I'm not playing Derrick Rose.
You're not gonna play him 40 minutes over Miles McBride.
Do you know what 40 minutes is for Derrick Rose? His knees is gonna be gone.
I play Derrick Rose a minimum of maybe 25 minutes.
Yeah, you talking 40 minutes like he got healthy knees or something.
Yes, to be fair.
Yes.
You want Derrick Rose to play 45 minutes, potentially injure himself again?
He gonna get hurt regardless. That's my guy. I love him, but he gonna get hurt regardless.
Cap.
He get hurt every year.
That's cap. You're like, bro.
Everybody gets hurt. Everybody be getting hurt.
Since his injury, he has not played a full season. He gets hurt every year.
So what, bro? Play him 45 minutes for what?
40 minutes over Evan Fournier, 0 minutes.
Why wouldn't you let the young man shine? Let the young man shine.
I can't give you an explanation of why he didn't play Evan Fournier at all. I can't.
What about Jericho Sims? I like Jericho Sims.
I can't give you.
He don't get 40. Jericho Sims can't even get 15 minutes. Miles McBride gets 40. I understand Brunson is out.
It's because he was in foul trouble.
I understand RJ got hurt in the beginning of that game, but 40 minutes. Are you serious?
Yeah.
He is fooled, bro. He's not a bad player, but he's too small to be on that court, running around trying to guard Luka for 40 minutes.
You act like he was a main defender on Luka.
Nah, he wasn't the main defender on Luka. But what I'm saying is, if you're as a player in the league, if you see Miles McBride on the court, that's who you want the switch on. Out of everybody on the Knicks, that's who you want the switch on.
You got it, bro.
You want the switch on him. He is the smallest guy on the team playing. He is at least 5'9", 5'10". You're gonna pick on him.
Dragged it.
Luka's 6'8", 6'9".
He is not
Okay,
that
Luka's
small,
6'7".
bro.
6'7". Luka's 6'6",
Luka's 6'7".
6'9".
No,
I'm
Luka's
Don't
6'7".
say,
I'm
don't
talking
take
about
his height
Miles.
away.
Miles
Don't
is
do
not
that.
Miles
Don't do his
McBride
height.
is not no 5'10", 5'9", bro. He is 6'2", 6'3", bro.
6'2", 6'3".
Yes, bro. I just
He looks
looked.
6'2", 6'3" to you?
Yes. Yes, he do,
He looks
bro.
smaller than Brunson. He looks
Nah.
smaller than Brunson.
Brunson
Brunson's
isn't
6'2".
Brunson 6'3", bro? Of course he's smaller than Brunson.
No, Brunson like 6'1".
I
Brunson
thought
like
Brunson was
6'2".
I thought he was
Are you
6'3".
kidding me? McBride looks smaller than him.
McBride is 6'2", though.
McBride is a little boy.
Alright, but let's move on from that Luka performance, though. Let's talk. I want to talk about the Knicks, how they actually hooped, though. They went on a nice little 8-game win streak, and then in random Knicks fashion, they go on a 5-game lose streak. That's regular
Yup.
Knicks stuff. Y'all was playing amazing
Yup.
for a good period of time, but it's not like it's really y'all fault.
I like to see when the Knicks win. I like to see when the Knicks win. It shows that
Man,
they
can
can
we just
actually.
go up to the Knicks, please?
He mad. He mad.
I want to change my direction to the team that I said something about earlier this year, and that's the Brooklyn Nets. I definitely told y'all, once they're healthy and they know what their roles are and they get it going, they get the chemistry going, there was going to be a force to be reckoned with. They're on what, a 10-game winning streak?
Yes.
They are looking like the best team in the East.
Nobody's
That's
really
what
messing
they
with
look
them
like,
right
and
now.
I definitely said this.
Nobody's
You're
really
backing
messing
up
with
my
them.
statement. I love Ben Simmons. What? Where's the Ben Simmons sling at now?
Yeah, for
my
Ben
guy
Simmons,
now.
like anybody
him
to
now.
talk about Ben
I had nothing bad
Simmons.
to say about Ben Simmons. My only complaint was I just wanted him to be more aggressive. I never had nothing bad.
Yeah, I just really wanted bro to be aggressive.
It was going to come. I told you it was going to happen. He had to get into the groove, and he did. Now look at them. Look at them now. Where the Ben Simmons haters at now?
Still a bunch of them.
Everybody told me, yo, Melo, you shouldn't be a Ben Simmons fan no more. He's not that good. No, I'm going to still be a Ben Simmons fan. Where they hate at now?
Ben Simmons is
Where's
open.
that now?
I will not tolerate Ben Simmons slander because he is definitely playing great for us. It may not show on the stat sheet. He's playing the Draymond role for us, though. That's what he's doing. He's averaging about 8, 7, and 8. He's averaging like 8, 7, and 7, I think, or it's 8, 7, and 6. That's solid. It don't look that good, but it's a Draymond role. The impact shows when you watch him play. I'm not gonna lie. I already expected this.
He once was.
I already knew this was gonna happen. I've been saying everybody was always talking about the Nets. I'm always been there on their side. I already backed them up every year. Every year people talk smack about them. It's over. I'm not tolerating it.
Giannis.
And KD is playing at a crazy level.
I'm watching the game. I just seen Giannis just catch a lob. Giannis is working these Wolves right now.
It's crazy because I want to talk about Giannis real quick. Is it crazy to say that, like, after like the few years that we were claiming him to be the best player in the league, it don't really look like it as much like right now. Like, it don't look as effortless as it normally do right now. I don't know if it's the lack of Middleton being there, but it don't look like he's just a clear best player anymore.
You know what it is? I think it's because that team is like just so good, well-rounded. Giannis like kind of lays back, but even with him laying back, he's still putting up what, 30?
I don't think he's laying back. I don't think he's laying back.
Still putting up numbers.
I don't think Giannis is laying back at all.
Plus on the Bulls, even though they just lost. You know.
Don't talk about that Bulls game. Please don't bring up that Bulls game. You don't talk about that. 40 shots as a center, as a big man in the league. 40 shots to get 45 points is not crazy. That's wild.
Is crazy.
That's wild.
But think about it. It's only him. Because Drew, you know how Drew is. Drew is not going to go out there and just give you 30. He's going to play his role. He's going to give you 15 to 20 points, at least 5 to 6 rebounds, at least 5 to 6 assists, and at least 2 steals. You know, Drew's not going to go crazy. Bobby's not going to go crazy. He's just going to give you a calm double-double.
Bobby has his games. Brooke has his games. That's why the Bucks are so good, because a lot of those guys has those games.
Only did in his shots, and there's legit second scorer. Middleton only played what, 3-4 games this season, and then he hasn't played since. He's out with knee soreness. Like, you know, I ain't gonna lie, that was a good game though.
It was a good game, but that
Excellent.
was bad on Giannis' part. I find that really bad, bro. That's an awful game, bro. Giannis to shoot 40% from the field is crazy.
You know what it is? I think that Christmas Day when Tatum dunked on him kind of messed with his head for him to do that. That I think that's what it was. I don't know.
Yeah, Bucks been losing a few games too. They dropped to the third seed. They're
They're not the
behind the
only
Nets
ones
now.
though. They're not the only ones. The Celtics started losing games, but they started to pick it back up.
But they haven't dropped. That's
Sammy,
the
your
thing, though.
Cavs is
I
losing
definitely
games.
losing games.
I told you I'm not too sold on the Cavs yet. They're a first round exit.
I told you at the beginning of the year that my team is going to be somewhere between 5 and 6. We're going to make
Yeah,
it.
but they're a first round exit because outside of Donovan and Garland, bro, they don't have a third scorer, bro. Their defense is fine, but they don't have a third scorer, bro. And you're gonna need that third legit consistent scorer. And Karis LeVert is not it.
Definitely
He's not
not
it.
it. Evan Mobley's too soft. Jared Allen's
He's not it.
just their interior force for them. They don't have no true bucket. Kevin Love is, he's not a bucket, really. They don't got no
Kevin Love is
buckets.
hit and miss when
And it's
Kevin Love is hit and
been
miss.
shown that, and it's been shown that when you force the Cavs to shoot threes and you take the ball out of Donovan's hands, that y'all really can't score. It's been shown. We know who Garland is. He could go for 40. He could go for 50. We know who Garland is, though. But that's honestly not Garland's role. Garland's role is to complement Donovan Mitchell. That's what it is right now. Garland and Mitchell still trying to figure out how to play together. And I'm telling you, this year is not going to be it. Next year, y'all might have it, but this year is not it. But y'all need a legit third scorer, and Karis LeVert's not it. I think y'all need to go make a trade. That's what y'all need.
It's up to them whether. I feel like you're right. A trade needs to happen, but it's up to them whether they want to make it. I honestly feel like get Karis LeVert out of there while his value is up there now. He could be a legit person off the bench for a good contending team, but we just need somebody who's going to be that real legit spark plug for us. And Jordan Clarkson, when we actually had him, for some reason, your motherfuckers just said, "Nah, we don't want you." Booted him out of there. He would have been a good spark plug for us coming off the bench, but I mean, look.
We got Bojan, not
I
Bojan.
don't really have somebody
Bogdan.
specific that I want to come to be that third guy, but anybody other than Karis LeVert.
Yeah, cause y'all can't keep trying to survive off Donovan going for damn near 30 every game, and he's slowing down now. That's why y'all started losing, cause Donovan started slowing down. And Darius Garland, he's gonna give you a good consistent 18, 19, 20 points and like 8, 9 assists. But I feel like he should give you a few more buckets since there's not another scorer besides them two. He should, since they don't have a third real scorer, he should at least have 24, 25 points. Because they gonna need that extra scoring. He should probably look to score just a little bit more. Because we already know what Evan Mobley's gonna do. He's just their main defender.
That's who I really want. That's who I really want to improve on the offensive end. Evan Mobley. Want him to. I know it's not gonna be. It's a slim chance that he will, but I'm gonna take what he does now at face value and just accept that. But if he can jump his scoring to like what, maybe 18, not even 18, probably 16 or something. I feel like that'd be a big upturn.
I'll say about 18. Yeah, I'll say about 18. Not gonna lie.
Yo, I got a crazy take for y'all too, and I don't care what no one say. I don't care how crazy I sound. I don't care what people say about me. I'm just gonna stand on what I say. And it goes back to what I said last time about Trae Young. I feel like he's a little overrated this season. But there's someone I believe is playing better than him. And I don't care what y'all say, and that's Tyrese Halliburton, my guy.
He is.
He's playing better than Trae Young. I don't care what the stats say. It's all about impact. Trae Young is still in the same spot he was in last year. After he just went to the conference finals, he's in the same spot he was last year, and they just added another guard who can possibly be, who's actually in the top 15 in point guards. And they just added him, and look at their record, and look at the Pacers record. The impact Tyrese Halliburton brings to that Pacers team is crazy. I don't care about Trae Young averaging 29 and 10. those stats don't mean nothing if you're not going out there winning games.
All
Trae
right.
Young has the better team,
No.
the better support, the better coach. I don't even think they have a better coach. I'm taking Rick Carlisle over Nate McMillan any day. Trae Young,
Nah, you're
I'm
crazy.
not gonna deny Trae Young's performance. Trae Young, we know who Trae Young is. We know how great Trae Young can be. We know how great he's always been. He can be the better player, but this season, I don't care what no one say. Tyrese Halliburton is a legit all-star. I'm gonna be so disappointed if he does not make the all-star team. But the way he is carrying, the way he is leading that Pacers team is crazy, and they have a better record than that Atlanta Hawks team. That is wild. I'm sorry, Trae Young is a little overrated this season. Y'all can say I'm wrong. Y'all can bash me all you want. I stand on it.
You're crazy. I think you're crazy.
I'm crazy.
I think
How?
you're crazy.
How?
What impact makes them really different? You gotta remember that
What you mean, what
Trey
impact?
missed some games at a point. DeJounte missed a decent amount of games throughout the whole season, pretty much. Not a lot, but a decent amount, I would say. So you gotta add that. John Collins did miss a few games. Capella been out. He's out right now as we speak. Capella been out for a few games. So wait, hold on. You say they got the better record. They have a better record literally by one game. They have one game more than them and one loss less than them. So whatever you're saying, that impact is crazy because
no, they're 2 games ahead of them.
That's one. They're one game ahead of him, bro.
They're 2 games.
They got 19 wins.
Yes, the Pacers
All right.
got 19 wins.
They're a game and a half above them. Okay, that's light to come back from. That's easy. Trey is playing bad, and he's literally the reason why they win. Even if he's playing bad, he's literally the sole reason to their whole entire offense.
All right, so put it like this: you take away Trae Young, right? They still have DeJounte Murray, a top 15 point guard, right?
They haven't really won a lot of games
now,
with.
Put it like this: the second best player on the Pacers is not even better. Is not even supposedly better than the third best player on the Hawks.
That's what you say now, but if you look at that, you're talking about names though. We're talking about You think John Collins is supposed to be the third best player, but he's not playing. All right, so is he playing like it? If we're talking about this season, he's not playing better than most of the guys on Indiana. Indiana as a whole, I would say, is playing better than the Hawks as a whole.
So, question: did you expect the Hawks to have this record so far this year, or you thought them to be better?
To be honest, I had them around. I'm pretty sure I had them around like the sixth spot, maybe 7. I had them around the 6-7 spot.
Did any of y'all in y'all mind stop to think about the Pacers ever competing to be in the play-in or playoffs beginning of the season?
I'm the only person here that said the Pacers were going to be a play-in team. No more than that. No less than that.
I honestly did not believe in the Pacers, but I believe in Tyrese Halliburton. I've been told y'all that I believe the Kings should have kept him over De'Aaron Fox. Even though Fox is very good, I feel like Fox is better off in a better position somewhere else, and they should have just built around Tyrese Halliburton. But I'm fine with Tyrese Halliburton on the Pacers. He's the best player over there. He's leading them over there.
He fits better over there.
And think about it. Look who they just beat. They beat the Celtics. They beat your Cavs recently. They definitely beat the Hawks already. They have beaten.
The Hawks beat them too.
All these teams that are supposedly better than them, they have beaten them and showed they are nothing to be played with. I'm not saying they're gonna go in the playoffs and they're gonna do damage. No, I'm not saying that. But right now they are they're a better team, a better well-put team than Atlanta Hawks, and that's sad because this is the same Hawks team that went to the conference finals 2 years ago, and they just added another player to that same team. That's the sad part.
Exactly. You just said that though.
Talking about trading 2 players on their team in Buddy Hield and Miles Turner, and once Miles Turner came back, I told y'all, look what his impact does, and it showed. That impact of him being on that Pacers team, and when he came back, look at their record, bro. I love it. I'm sorry, Trae Young's a little overrated to me right now. He need to step it up.
You're crazy.
Plain and simple. Play better.
So, are you trying to say Tyrese is playing like a top 5 point guard? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, because Trae not even the top 5 point guard. Sadly.
That's crazy.
Tyrese to
Crazy.
me is
That's
Tyrese to
crazy.
me is playing like a top 10 point guard.
He is the top 10 point guard, but top 5, no. Trey Young is not even top 5. You still got Luka, Steph,
Trey Young
Ja.
borderline. Trey Young borderline that list.
You still got Luka, Steph, Ja, Dame, Shea. That's 5 right there. Where Trey Young fit? Because that's 5 right there.
Who you said?
Trey Young borderline.
Who you
I
said?
said you got Luka, Steph, Dame, Ja, and Shea. Shea's playing better than him too. His record is not that good because his team really sucks. But he's individually playing better than that guy right there. And I ain't gonna lie, you can't overlook Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving's playing better than Trey Young too. So Trey Young's top 5 to you? No way.
All right.
No way in hell he's top 5 right now. He could be top 10, but he ain't no top 5 right now. So it's a toss-up right now. And you still got Garland who's playing good too, that you could throw up there. You really think Trey Young is top 5 right now?
It's a lot of heads that are playing better than Trey Young.
You really think he's top 5 right
really
now? You still got Harden. Don't forget Harden.
I would say,
Just saying, all these guys, besides Shea, their teams are playing better than him. And they're shooting better than Trey Young too. Do you see Trey Young shooting splits? That is terrible.
and still look at the numbers he's putting up.
Trey Young is still taking the shots.
All right.
If his shots start dropping,
terrible, and you have a bad record.
if he start, all right, if his team got a bad record, then Indiana technically got a bad record. They're barely above them, bro. Stop acting like they're way ahead of them.
At the end of the day, they have a winning record.
They all right. Either way, they're both in the playoffs, right? Or playing, right? Either way, right?
The whole
There's so much more games to go. There's so much time for Trey to pick his game up and watch when he does. When they get past Indiana, I'm gonna laugh at you. Because Tyrese is not top 5.
There is a lot of time. But guess what though? As of right now, in this moment, is it happening right now? No. Are they doing it? No. We're not talking about what they're gonna do in a month from now. 2 months from now, or after All-Star break. We're talking about right now. And the Hawks are not looking good.
That's a bad. I got you. I'll hear you out, but I'm not jacking that. I'm gonna keep him.
I'll change my opinion once the Hawks start playing better and Trey Young starts shooting the ball better.
I don't think Tyrese is playing better than him because this ain't an All-Star video. We're gonna make that video soon. But I don't think he's making an All-Star game over Trey. And that just goes to show who's the better.
Because Trey got the popularity, yes.
It's not just the popularity. Because you think they just go off popularity. It's not just the All-Star votes. It's not just the votes from the fans that go into play. It's from the players, coaches. Stop playing, bro. You acting like it's not a bunch of things that go into an All-Star selection. And Trey is most definitely going to get that spot over Tyrese. I do think, obviously, he do got that popularity favor. But there's still other favors that could go into Tyrese if he was to be playing better.
If we're gonna be honest about All-Star selection, it's really favoritism and all that extra shit. So I agree with Melo. Tyrese Halliburton should be an All-Star this year, just off the way he's playing. But
yeah,
we all know Trey Young's gonna get that spot.
I don't doubt he's gonna be an All-Star. He should be an All-Star. All-Star starter. Over Trey, nah. Trey might not even be to be honest, Trey may not even be a starter. We gonna talk about this another time. Trey might not even be a starter, but if they were to go to be a starter, I think Trey would get that spot over him. But let's go to.
I don't think he's starting.
What?
I don't think Trey's starting.
I don't think he's. I don't think he's starting. I don't know if he's starting. I don't know if he's starting.
I don't think so. I don't think he's starting with Kyrie. Honestly, or Donovan. Honestly,
Donovan's gonna possibly gonna make it regardless.
He could make it. He could be on the bench.
I don't know.
But to say Trey's top 5 is wild with the way the guards is playing right now.
That's not wild.
It is wild.
Can't just throw recency bias into that. Even though we're talking about right now, can't just what these guys are about. That's like saying because a lot of people's gonna still have Kawhi up there regardless. They might not have him top 10 right now, but they still got him somewhere up there in the ranks, regardless of how he is playing right now. They got Kawhi up. They don't. So people talk about recency bias, but they still gonna talk about certain players how they talk about them.
Again, it also goes into favoritism. Again, it
It do.
does.
It do go into favoritism. But I want to
It
talk
does.
about the Pels real quick. They're still
The
they're
what?
still the Pels. I want to
Oh
talk
yeah,
about the
they
Pels. I
tough.
want to go to the Pels. They
And it's
really they're
sad because I feel like their best player is not even playing.
a lot of people wouldn't like that. I still think Brandon Ingram is their best player also. But the way Zion is
But
playing, you
come
can't even get
playoff
mad if they
time,
say Zion,
Brandon
bro.
Ingram's gonna show. Come playoff time, Brandon Ingram's definitely gonna show you why he's the best player on that team. Watch,
That's gonna be,
watch.
and it's crazy. They're the
And he has not
first
even hit
seed
a
right
three.
now without him. Imagine with him. That's the crazy part.
That's a good team they got though.
They got a lot of depth right there. I didn't realize how much depth they have, but they got a lot of depth.
Shout out to Trey Murphy, man. Trey Murphy, a good player.
Even when guys like Zion, CJ, even when all of them is not playing, he's the guy that shows up every single game. Also, Jose Alvarado, that guy shows up. What's funny to
Oh
me is that they
man.
really don't got Jackson Hayes in the lineup. They barely play him. I don't even think he really plays at all. I don't really remember a time of him really on the
Yeah,
court this year.
they play Larry Nance over him.
Yeah, I know, because
Yeah.
And
Larry
that's
Nance be
crazy
playing
because look
good.
at the things on their roster. You got Larry Nance Jr., he's definitely a good player.
Solid.
Jose
He's solid.
Alvarado, Herb
Herb Jones.
Jones.
That's
Who
defenders
else you
right
got?
there, too.
Don't they got Najee
JV.
Marshall? He's not a beast
Yeah.
player, but he plays his role. You know, he works hard. You got the rookie Dyson Daniels. You got
Mhm.
Jonas Valanciunas still putting up a double-double.
I think that team is really solid.
All around that team is solid.
But remember to the first episode that I don't know if it was the first or second, but remember when I said Pelicans might just end up being a playoff contending team, not a fun. Like I remember, I don't know if I said finals, like they have a good chance of making the finals or Western Conference Finals, but I know I said something similar to that. And y'all all looked at me like I was crazy. Everybody that's in this chat right now, all three of y'all looked at me like I was crazy. And I want to know
You
what
know
y'all
why
got to
I'm
say about that.
crazy for actually be a championship team is because I feel like they're a little too inexperienced. You know, Zion, he's a great player. We know what he is. He probably can be a future MVP, but it's the fact that he hasn't seen the playoffs yet. Also, you know, they still got other players who haven't seen the playoffs yet. And on top of that, injuries do take, like, it's sad that injuries happen, but you know, that Pelican team do get injured a lot though too. CJ be in and out the lineup, Brandon Ingram's in and out, Zion's in and out. Come
fact.
playoff time, you're going to need your best players available. It's been proven. You're gonna need them available, and they're just not available. So I'll give them like another 2-3 years before I see them in the finals. You know.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm sold on the finals still, but I think they can possibly make the Western Conference Finals. I wouldn't not be surprised at all, because the way a lot of teams are playing in the West this year, I have no idea.
I want to bring this up though, and I'm going back to my statement about the finals matchup I personally want to see: the Clippers and Bucks. The Clippers have been playing good. Yes, PG has been hooping. Kawhi's actually playing games now.
Yeah, he's playing
And
good
he's
too.
actually playing good
He's
too.
playing good in the games he's playing.
He's actually playing good too. Just saying. The Clippers are looking good, bro. As long as they're healthy in the long run, they're gonna be a team that nobody's gonna want to face in a 7-game series.
I don't think anybody is that scared of the Clippers.
Why wouldn't you be? Wasn't they just in the Western Conference Finals
Yeah,
2 years ago?
yeah.
Without Kawhi?
I don't think anybody's scared of them though. I feel like
And think about it, they didn't have Norman Powell. They didn't have John Wall.
I feel like the only
They didn't
scary
have
team in the
Rocco.
West is pretty much the Warriors. That's the only scary team in the West, because no matter what, they're always gonna be scary, regardless. I think that's the
I'm
only
sorry,
scary team in the
Warriors are
West.
done. They're done. I don't care.
You could say they're done all you want. They make the playoffs.
I didn't have faith in them last season. I don't got faith in them this season.
And you ain't have faith in them last season, and look what happened. I
don't care.
I don't like I'm not a big Warriors fan, but you gotta give credit, bro. They're scared, the scariest team in the West, no matter position they're in. They do need I do think they could expand their roster a little bit, but they're always gonna be a scary team, regardless of anything.
If there's always something to say about Golden State, whether they play bad to start or play bad to end, there's always going to be a stretch where they just play like they're championship contender teams.
And that's how it starts.
You cannot have them. You cannot have them in your playoff picture for some reason, and for some reason they just, all right, you don't got us winning. Cool. Now we're just gonna show you we can win whenever we damn well want to.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like the chances that the young guys are getting to play right now with Curry out, I feel like they're actually showing that they're improving. They're actually improving a slightly bit. Even the other guys that they actually brought in too. Even that what's this other dude that they just brought in? I forgot this guy name. This little white guy. He a shooter. He nice though. They brought the new people that they got on the team is actually showing to actually. Feel me? It's starting to fit together now. Everything is starting to come together. What happened?
Oh my Dante?
No, not Dante. Of course I know Dante. Dante is hooping. I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure he a rookie. I'm about to look his name up real quick. But nah, they definitely been. I feel like they low key starting to put the pieces together a little bit with the young guys and the new people that's coming in. Even a little bit on the defensive end, even without Curry, but. We'll all see how it fits together when Curry finally come back and they got their full squad there, and Wiggins, because remember Wiggins been out pretty much damn near the whole season for them, and that's their second best player. We didn't see a lot of Wiggins this year, and you know that's a big factor to why they won the champion. They need that guy on their team. The guy that I was talking about, Anthony Lamb. I was talking about Anthony Lamb. Anthony Lamb, he's been playing good. I think he's pretty decent for them. He a nice little shooter, and he played pretty good defense.